Babyliss LoPro. Let's talk about it. So, I have the FX3, the red one, and kind of got mixed feelings on it. I like it. It cuts well, but it was very harsh right out of the box. It needed, definitely needed adjusting a couple of times. One drop destroyed the blade. The blade got bent, so I had to call and get, and I didn't call, I ordered a new blade. A new blade is close to 50 bucks. Even with a wholesale account, it's like 35. So, expensive blades. That's for all the trimmers. I get this one here in. I like it. Right out of the box, I'm using this thing, and I'm like, this is going to take #1 spot until I get to certain hair types. And I can't really define and say, curly hair or thick hair or anything. It's just like the same hair texture seemingly on one person. This will work fine, pop great lines, remove whatever you need to. But on other types of, the same person, a different person, same type of hair, it won't cut. And you're like pressing and, having to comb the hair out and trying to get your line and everything. So I don't know yet really how much I like it. I almost feel like the teeth are too close together. Like it's not allowing enough hair in. I love the power of this. I would like a little longer battery life. A charging stand would be nice, because having to take and plug in a charger versus just dropping it into a base, takes a little bit longer. And then you have to go, you have to follow your cord down and everything else. Whereas if you have a charger on your stand or a base on your stand, you just plug it in. So I don't really like that. I would like a little bit longer battery life. I do wonder, would I like a different blade better? I don't know. See, the teeth here, these are teeth here, and this obviously is not clean. It's been, in use. Let me grab the other one to compare. Okay, this is the FX3. This is a little wider apart on the, is that different? Nothing anymore. Don't focus on that, let's focus on this. This one vibrates a lot in your hand. Feel it. Alright. Trying to see if there's any noticeable difference between the two right here. I don't really see any noticeable difference between the two blades, but I'm sure there is some. The writing on this one already came off. That's what that is. First I was like, I get a generic blade on there? No, the writing came off. Trying to think what else to say. I don't really know. I know there's some differences between the two blades. And this is another one for comparison. And the teeth do look a lot different on this one. That delay is one thing I don't like about Babyliss. So two things I don't like is the delay, and every flipping thing takes a different charger. Now these two might take the same charger. I don't know. Let me look at that real quick. Alright. So let me kind of tell you the story. The Babyliss, I don't care what you call it. This trimmer and the matching shaver both have two different cords. Neither one of those cords will fit this one, the LoPro. Now, the cord that fits the LoPro will fit this and the corresponding trimmer. The, what do you call that? Not trimmer, the corresponding clipper. The clipper that looks like this, the mag-light clipper is what I call it. I don't know what it's called. It's not, is it FX maybe? Anyway, you know which one I'm talking about. So that's cool. They're kind of going back to that. So these two will use the same charger, and so will the clipper that looks like this, and I imagine the LoPro clipper as well. So that's good. I like to be able to have, that's one thing that attracts me to Gamma, or, you know, those companies. Even Caliber uses the same charging cord as the Gamma. It's probably all the same clipper, who knows, doesn't really matter. But I like that they all use the same cord. So what I usually do is keep one plugged in and into the wall, and then have the one charging cord. And throughout the day with one, you know, if I'm using one and it goes dead, I'll take the charged one and use it while it's charging, so forth and so on. So anyway, like I said, you know, there's certain hair types that I find this has a little bit of trouble on. I don't know, you know, I know there's about 4 different types of blades, and there's somebody on YouTube that's really good at explaining the differences and all. It's a female, and think she is one of Babyliss's barbers, or what have you, so it may be kind of easy to find. Really talented lady, but she has a great video out there about the differences in the blades. I'm going to go back and look at it again, re-educate myself on that and see what the differences are. But anyway, Babyliss LoPro, you know, a lot of people talked about the weight of the clipper, the trimmer. I don't really, it's a little heavier. It's not that bad at all. Is it blow you away, something you need to go get? I mean, it depends on what you're using. If you have a Babyliss trimmer already, I don't think you need to get it. If you're using something else, especially if you're not happy with it, I think you need to get it. So, that's that. Any questions, let me know, and I'll see what I can do. I forgot to mention, I want to mention it here, they still don't have a protector for the blade. I don't like that. Especially based on when I dropped this blade, how it bent this. I first turned it on, I didn't know what was wrong. I turned it on and hear this horrible, like, what is going on? I had to take it apart to notice, but then I noticed that the steel blade was literally bent and caved in. So as the blade, you know, the moving blades going back and forth, it's just making all this racket and getting off balance and everything else. There's no way you're going to fix that. So, new blade. But I don't like there's no protector for these blades. I mean, I like, because I keep my items in a drawer at nighttime, to put a little plastic cover on here, because you never know, somebody opens the drawer, or somebody's going to bump something and just, you've knocked off your adjustment or your alignment or something. I mean, I know it's not 100%, it's not like it's a Pelican case, but it's something that's holding it in there. So anyway, that's my 50 cents on that.